Uri Levy is here with sports in the Middle East. Good evening.
Good evening, Jacob.
Ronaldo and Messi back in the Gulf. Buy me a ticket.
Well, it's a little bit expensive. I am not sure I can afford it.
How much it can be a ticket?
Well, according to some sources, the secondary tickets market in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, is boiling, with tickets prices rising to up to $2 million to watch Ronaldo's debut in Saudi. It's important to know that the match between Paris Saint-Germain with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, to the best 11 out of Al Hilal Riyadh and Al Nassr Riyadh, the team of Ronaldo. It's going to be played in the King Fahd Stadium. 68,000 people will attend this match. Very hard to get a ticket, as we just mentioned. There are certain tickets for hundreds of euros. 630 euros is the cheapest accordingly right now. But as we said, for the VIP, for the better seats, it rises up to,
I don't remember,
imaginary numbers.
I don't remember prices like this ever.
Yeah, it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning with this Ronaldo mania. Just to remind everyone, he's yet to make an appearance in Saudi Arabia. So the whole country and the whole Middle East and basically the whole world of football is waiting to see Cristiano Ronaldo is making history. And if it's against Messi with Paris Saint-Germain, which are Qataris, it's going to be a festive.
Yeah. So when is this happening?
It's happening on Thursday, the 19th of January. And then Ronaldo will start to focus on something more serious, maybe the Saudi Pro League.
So if people want to watch that, well, how, any idea how?
Well, if they live in Saudi, so obviously but plenty of big networks around the Middle East can probably will broadcast it partially live online or on their designated apps.
So we have talked before about the Saudi appetite to acquire more and more, let's say, sports institutions, whether players or teams or whatever. Now they want to buy the WWE, which is much more than wrestling, right?
Exactly. It's a step into the real entertainment world of the Western culture, I would say, because WWE it's an evolvement of the WWF and the NWO and all this acting wrestling culture that started in the US that involves also male wrestling but also female wrestling. This is what's interesting. The past weekend we're hearing a rumor that the PIF, the Saudi fund, sovereign fund, is interested in buying, some said bought already, WWE with the return of the ex-CEO Steve McMahon to the scene there. Right. Interesting to see, yet to be confirmed by all parts.
Steve McMahon is actually an owner, the majority holder of this company, which is also a media company, entertainment, as you've said. It's a big thing.
And it's important to know that if the PIF will acquire the WWE, this company will no longer be public because it will be owned by Saudi. So it has a lot of implications in this market, and as you said, much more than sports.
All right, let's talk football and politics as usual.
Yes, as usual. The most heated story in the Middle East in the past weekend was Morocco, Algeria, and their relations and how it's been given examples in the African Championships for Nations. The CHAN 2023 in Algeria kicked off this weekend. A very interesting situation, Yaakov, because we know that the relations between Morocco and Algeria are tense, especially after the Abraham Accords, which Morocco signed with Israel, and regarding the situation in Western Sahara. But what happened in the opening ceremony of the first major tournament that Algeria is hosting since 1990, actually, since the Africa Cup of Nations, was unbelievable. I hope we can show this part of the speech of Nelson Mandela's grandson, who literally stand on the stage and said that Morocco and Western Sahara is the last colony in Africa. And this is coming after Morocco tried to get approval to fly in to Algeria directly. The Algerian refused. A huge mess. Morocco didn't show up today to the match against Sudan.
They
only in
just
Africa.
did not show up.
Did not show up. Now, this thing could lead to many consequences to both countries. And CAF, the African Football Confederation, already said that it is checking and making an observation of the whole scene around it, because both parties' stands are not representative for the African football. It's 100% politics within the game, and it's something we don't like to see.
Yeah. Okay, we have about a minute. Give us another headline.
Yeah, another headline. Golf Cup, Arabian Golf Cup is doing well tomorrow. Semi-finals. Bahrain, the champion, playing against Oman, and Iraq, the host, playing against Qatar, who made it somehow to the semi-final after all. But the tournament is a huge success. Unlike the mix between sports and politics that we are witnessing in Algeria, in Iraq, it's pure sports, pure passion, and it looks fantastic. Basra is hosting the tournament, first major tournament for Iraq after 44 years, Jacob, since 1979, and it's amazing to see. The games are fully packed, 65,000 people in the Basra International Stadium, 30,000 people at El Mina Olympic Stadium. Every game is sold out. The passion and the crave of Iraqi people for football, and it doesn't matter. It's crazy to think that, Oman against the UAE, full place, Qatar against the UAE, full house. Amazing to see.
What can I tell you? The Middle East is on fire, on football fire.
Yeah, there is a growing trend of hosting tournaments, of hosting football events. And as now, with the entrance of Saudi to this game, we see more and more big tournaments taking place in the region.
Great. Uri Levy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bring more good news. Less politics, more sports.
That's right.
It's